Hello world, this your girl Mystic Rage, and you're tuned into Mystic Rage World, where we get it in with random subliminal timeless messages from spirit. So what we're going to get involved with is our soul's truth. Let's see what question or questions we have on the brain or in the back of our mind about, and then we'll go over the answers for them and get some clarification from there. Okay, you guys, I hope you guys are having a good day. It's early morning for me. It's not early for me. It's 7:44. So I may look up that angel number since I'm looking at the time. 7:44. Giving off a 6 at the end of the day. But let's just get in tune first with these messages of the questions, and then I will go ahead and look up that angel number. And boom, we have 3 offer up that flipped over in sequence with each other. Now this one was just one I did for a TikTok, and this the first one that came out of the gate. Again, you guys did see me shuffle, and that's what it is with spirit. I guess that's the overall energy coming out the gate with you guys with that question. So what I am going to do is go over the overall energy, which is, what passion am I ready to pursue? Okay. So what passion am I ready to pursue? That's the overall question. So we're going to go backwards and start with this one first. Peep game to that feather over there too, you guys. The feathers in these ones are subliminal. This one is black and white feather. Okay, with a little bit of purple. Just to give you some insight, it says your passions will continually lead you to your purpose. What passions have you put aside, given up on, or buried? What passion is ready to come alive in you? Okay, the message, soul action message, actually. It says, write a list of the passions to which you want to give life right now. Then journal how you can incorporate more of what you are passionate about into your daily life. The message says here, if the soul whisper says, trust your soul's whispering and let your passions draw you towards your dream life. Okay, that was the overall message coming out the gate of the question. So we're just going to leave that one there. The next question says, on whom am I placing blame right now? And this is the same question from my TikTok, which is strange that I am still in the same day of this situation for it to come out again. I guess some of you guys are watching from TikTok and came over, and now your energy is busting off rip with this read. So what we're going to do, it says, the message, a person who blames other has not begun their lesson. A person who blames themselves has begun their lesson. A person who blames no one has finished their lesson. And that's an unknown quote. I mean, it's a quote that's unknown and doesn't have an author, but it was a deep message within there if you peep game. Now the soul action says, take responsibility. On whom are you placing blame right now? Today, free yourself by releasing all victimhood, blame, and resistance. They don't belong where you're going. Only love and courage live there. Make a choice to do it even if you don't feel you're ready. Listen to your heart and you will lead. You will be led. You will be led. So you'll be led towards the clarification, towards that answer of another question you have in your life. And the center energy, it says, what are the dormant emotions that run my life? What are the dormant emotions that run my life? And then we're going to get into the answer here. It says, how do you feel your day? Stress or joy? Trust or anger? Anxiety or peace? We have only today, right now, the journey. No goal, no destination will bring us the feeling we seek. But when we have become fulfilling every day with that which we most value, we will attract more of it. This is fulfillment. Okay, you guys, that's the message. The soul action for today says, lean into what you want to feel and adjust your life, your values, and your expectations to match your desires. What do you want to feel? Are you willing to let go of the belief that you have to achieve something to feel it? Okay? So this one gives a mindset of thinking of in ahead of time, like in the future sense. Thinking in the mindset that you have already achieved the goal that you have in mind right now. Okay? I don't know why it keeps busting off like that, but we're going to set it up. Okay? Back to what I was saying. This exercise that you guys can get in tune with is already feeling accomplished. I already feel like you got the job done. How would you feel at that time once that task has been completed, or that project has been completed, or that circumstance has been resolved? What emotions are you feeling? How would you move the next move? And you can journal that down in a journal, and that'll help you get clarity and more insight in different directions that you want to go on your path. Okay, so that's an exercise you can do there. Let me move these guys over. The last outcome of the questions, it says, how can I infuse more self-love and compassion into my daily life? Okay, how can I infuse more self-love and compassion into my life? Well, into life. Daily. Okay, my daily life. Sorry, you guys, I'm reading it backwards in the camera, trying to read to you guys. Into daily life. Okay, so it says, if your compassion does not include yourself, it's incomplete. And this is a blue, black, and white feather. And this message comes from Buddha with his message. If your compassion does not include yourself, it is incomplete. So you need to reevaluate what you really want for goals and desires at this time. But the soul action message here is choose one self-care action today to do today. Okay? Finna go over the 10 right now, you guys. I'm going to read it slow. You may have to rewind to see which question or which action or actions you would like to take in regards to self-care. So here we go. Number 1, set stronger boundaries. Okay? 2, meditate and listen to your heart. 3, speak to yourself with compassion. 4, focus on your strengths. 5, say no to something that isn't a soul yes. Number 6, say yes to something that you're afraid of. 7 says, let go of what you cannot control. Number 8, stay far away from drama and negativity. 9, ask for help and allow it in. And allow it. Now, number 10 says, write down 3 things you are grateful for. So with these soul action messages, the soul action of the questions, I don't know if you guys can screenshot it. I think it's not that clear. Sorry, you guys. But those were the 10 action moves that you guys could take. I would suggest doing the last one, making a gratitude list, because that also works on raising your vibration at this time. So what next we're going to get into is our soul journey. Let's see what messages we have here. And then we'll get into some more whispers. Soul whispers from our inner self, our higher self. Messages from, spirit. Let's see what our soul's journey is popping off with for today. I hope you guys are having a good day or a good night. I'm not sure when you're viewing this one. But let's get in tune with the messages that we need to know about at this time. Based on the questions and energies of the answers, what is the next advice or guidance that we need at this time? We got 1. That's love. Boom. There's 3. 2 and 3. And let's go to the overall. Let me turn off my alarm here. 1 second. I'm not sure why I have that one. But anyways, overall message is judgment. Okay, it's judgment. Sorry for the glare. Judgment. It says, I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. So let's just go into the overall energy of judgment. And I don't know why that one just dropped like that. I know I have my fan on. Oh, snap. Hold on, you guys. My incense. They're finished after. I got to light up some new intentions. Let me see what the messages are we have right now. We have judgment overall. We have love, health, grief. Okay, let's go with open opportunities. Open opportunities. So let me grab that one. Let me get one of the 7 archangels for protection, guidance, support, and love. And I do for you guys for the 4 directions, okay? So bear with me. I am going to do, well, where is it? My healing. Oh, sorry you guys. This is kind of random, but Spirit said you need to find that incense. Now, spiritual life is popping, so I'm going to do spiritual life because this is what we're on. This is what we're in, spiritual life. And let me find the healing. Got it. And I got the one for healing. Overall energy that I want to send off for us is Dragon's Blood. I always set that one off. I don't care how many instances I'm lighting up. I always end up usually using Dragon's Blood. So let me go ahead really quick, you guys. I know this is random, but Spirit works in mysterious ways. I'm just going to pull out. I know it's kind of dusty. My instant holder thingy, which is an old candle. They still have wax at the bottom. But it's perfect for catching the incense and holding it for me. Let me turn off my fan. And let me light up these intentions. I hope you guys can see. Okay, they're there. Okay, and I'm just sending some of that energy to you guys as well. Okay, and let me set them up in the directions. West to east, south to north. And I have my main incense holder. I'm not going to put that in your view because it's already propped and ready. And we're going to light this up for the Dragon's Blood. If you don't know about Dragon's Blood, just Google the spiritual meanings of Dragon's Blood incense and how it's used and things of that nature. Okay, you guys, it pops off with that smoke. And I'm giving you guys some of that energy as well from the Dragon's Blood. You guys can get that. Okay, so sorry for that little bit of a commercial there. But let me get back in tune and let me turn my fan back on so that intention of what I just set out is blown out the window for the collective, including myself. But let's get into judgment, where we were really finna get in tune with. I do see the bust out energy of success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. And that's a bust out energy. We're not going to get into that one. But here we go. Judgment. It says here, I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. We all are spirit. We all are the same. It's only the roles we have chosen to play here on earth that makes us seem different. The biggest lesson you have chosen to learn is to love. There's so many different situations in this physical dimension that it is possible to reincarnate into, but the core lesson is look past these illusions and see yourself in everyone. Each soul has its own struggles, and your task is not to judge how someone goes about overcoming these obstacles, but assist that soul. Spirit has given you the tools of compassion and empathy to help you see through the eyes of those who appear different. Your ego has taught you that making other people feel insignificant or inferior will allow you to feel better about yourself, but that's an illusion, okay? By diminishing others, you are diminishing yourself. Listen to the golden rule message. It says, I will treat others as I would like to be treated. Everyone in your life is here to teach you something about yourself. Accept the lesson with love and understanding. And that's the overall energy of judgment. So don't judge others of what they're going through and how they're getting through it in their lifetime. You just focus on yourself. Pour love into them where you can. If you're depleted, get recharged before pouring out all your energy to someone else. You got to do that self-love, self-care. Okay, but let's get into the first message out the gate. Love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. You are love. It is your inherited vibration. The obstacles and challenges of physical dimension attempt to trick you into thinking that there are other ways to view life. But there is only one way that is natural to your soul being, and that's love. This card just simply reminds you that your soul is made of God's purest divine vibrational force of love, and that you need to bring this awareness to bear on every aspect of your life and being. Love is healing energy. All anxiety and depression, but it's actually drama, cannot exist in the aura of love. Most souls have come back upon this earth to learn, accept, and utilize this harmonic force and to see its effect upon their lives. It is your time to remind others of the strength of their own power of God and assist them in knowing fully that love is the most powerful element in the universe. Okay? Love builds, fortifies, and strengthens even the most lost person. Okay, so when we live in the power of love, then and only then will we know the truth. True love is the spiritual link between us and God. So that's the overall energy there. You guys come at the gate in the center. We do have health, which maybe, I hope you're not going through any health issues. But sometimes, you guys, you may have certain health issues doing the different chakras. Like if one of your chakras is imbalanced, you may come across having physical health problems, even though that spiritual body is going through it. So your spiritual body is linked to your physical. If you're having some blockages or imbalance with your chakras, you would get some ailments or different situations. But let's get into health and this message with this card of what it means. As I mentioned, it says, I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Your body is your temple and you are responsible for its care. You have chosen to reincarnate in this physical dimension to learn certain lessons. And if you don't maintain the physical vehicle that your soul has chosen, then you are sabotaging your own plan. Okay, health is a vital element for your soul's progress, and you should never take it for granted. This card also signifies a desire to assist others beings through physical or emotional healing work. You may be involved professionally in the medical field, body works, or psychiatry, or counseling, or maybe just a good listener who possesses sage advice. If you or someone you know inherited a congenital dis-ease, past work sorry you guys. If you or someone has an inherited congenital dis-ease, so disease, but it's dis-ease, past life work may be of some benefit. So some of the health issues may be from something from a past life, and now it's back again in a different format. It's a lot of situations. So getting in tune with yourself, knowing your birth chart, and especially your time of birth, will help you see a little bit farther in that arena, far as looking at your past lives and things like that. I'm not going to get too in tune with that or involved, because I don't know much about the research involved as far as the tools that you can use to learn about your past life, besides using decks of cards or asking a medium or someone like that to help you get connected to a past life to understand more about your ailment with your situation. So yeah, it just varies there. So coming up, the last message, the outcome, it actually says grief. I understand losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Okay, I'm sorry for the glare. These cards are shiny, okay? It says nothing is gone forever. The belief that we have lost someone or something is merely an illusion to assist us in learning to appreciate or have had it in the first place. Emotion of grief and the sense of loss are absolutely real, but that is the point. The lesson of loss is not about the actual physical separation, because that parting is only temporarily and illusionary. The point of the lesson is to acknowledge that the bounds of love never end and that we have not been abandoned. Okay? To wallow in grief is to pass up the opportunity that you and your soul family have despised and learn nothing from. Instead, allow your grief to take you to a place of deeper understanding. And that's the outcome card of the situation, you guys. I'm going to get some clarification from my soul whisperers. So that was a part of our soul journey and the different messages for today. And let's get in tune with this one and see what's popping for clarity. Okay, one last time. Let me just do that. Okay, we'll need some other messages of clarification from my higher self. Oh, come on, you guys. That deck just split off in half and poured. Okay, I'm going to take the three that show their heads up. The rest of the cards are face down. Hold on, you guys. I mean, these cards are slick, okay? They're very smooth. So I'm only going to go with the cards that show their head up, because they wanted their presence felt, or the message to get across to us. And I was going to pull three cards. So three show their face and a fourth one. Okay? Where we stopped at is resistance as the overall energy. Okay? Resistance is the overall energy. Feeling lost, empty, alone, wanting old life back, fearing your transformation. So some of us is going through a lot of changes at this time, and that's possibly why we have that situation going on. I'm going to get into that message last, because that was the last one I picked up. And we're going to go into it 1, 2, and 3. So we have synchronicity as the first coming out the gate. Fully aligned to your soul purpose, strategically orchestrated messages, an event where needs are met. Okay, so this is with synchronicity. So it is getting into time with synchronicity for us, for things to happen in a certain orchestrated manner. Like, these messages are going to be where you need to get grounded to receive this synchronicity of messages. because it's going to feel like a pattern. Okay, you guys? So in the center of the energy, we have karmic bonds. Okay, so a pre-birth agreement to fulfill uncomfortable and binding relationships, identifying them, and break free. This is possibly why you're dealing with different health issues. Some of you guys. Something dealing with a karmic bond, and it doesn't have to be romantic. We have karmic partners in different formats in our life. But if you're dealing with that situation, trying to learn the lesson. So it does take time, and it does take the mindset of viewing things outside the box. So viewing your perspective, their perspective, and then asking spirit for the actual perspective or what guidance I need to take for that situation. Now, of the outcome, we have mastery. So that's coming out as the outcome. And it says mastery when you're being called to conquering your life mission, discovering your true self. Okay, mastery. And that's why you need to work on self first, having that self-love in your life daily, so that vibration rises up, so then you can channel, you know, the gifts and talents that you have, and you can move forward in your life. This is a form of mastery, if I can say it right, mastery. Sorry, you guys, I do have a speech problem, but it's okay. You guys see the word there, okay? But being of your element, learning more about your gifts and talents from past lives, overcoming and dealing with healing in your life will get you closer to your desire or dream or that project you want to complete at this time. And the bust out of the last energy that came, it says burning karma. So we have karmic bonds in the center, but this overall energy, it says burning karma. And let's get into the message. Burning off past bad karma, step towards soul freedom, advancing towards your true potential. So this is where you need to possibly Google about different ways of breaking karmic relationships or trying to overcome a karmic situation or circumstance and burn free from it. You can write stuff down on paper, rip off the edges, make sure it's all the way ripped around with your intention. As far as if you try and do a cord cutting, you can, it's several ways you can do cord cuttings, or even burning away a cord that's no longer serving you or draining you as far as a person or a situation or circumstance. You can do during meditation one step. Imagine the cord that's attached to your body. It's glowing with a color or whatever you're feeling at this time. This is the color. Now imagine safely detaching from that cord. The energy is being returned to you, and also the energy from that circumstance or person is being returned to them in a love, caring fashion. And that could be another way of burning karma. You can also write down what you feel is like karma or what you want to bring as far as more positive karma in your life. Write down some of the bad things that you did and you're regretful about. You just like, you know what? Write it down on paper. Rip the edges. Find you a safe bowl. Like kind of like my message bowl that I have my messages in. Something metal. Okay. Write your message. Rip the whole outer layer. Because every time you write an intention on paper and you're going to burn it. Like Margie T say. Margie got the T. I'll leave her information below if I remember. She's a high priestess. She's an intuitive messenger. Very powerful. And she does provide readings and stuff like that for people. I do too, but I'm not getting in tune to personal readings and all that stuff at this time. I'm just doing collective messages. But she can get you in tune with those past lives that you want to learn about more. And also help you with karmic energy as well. So I will, if I remember to, I may have to come back and leave the comment, but I'll get her tag and leave her at the bottom as well so you guys can get in tune with her and the information and energy she brings. She's very good. She always got the tea. If you're looking for tea in your spiritual life, Miss Margie got the tea, has that tea though. Okay, so that was my sidebar commercial message for Margie. Shouts out to her. She's a loving soul. Okay, but those are different techniques that you can do as far as burning that karma. You may want to find someone like Margie or someone that can help you with that, a psychiatrist, however you were to receive that help. And then do your own little ritual, like as I mentioned, to detach from that situation. Okay, you guys? So what I'm going to do now is do just a little bit of clarity with life clarifications. We're just going to get some clarification here. And then I'll close off with the read. And one last time, let me mix it. Okay, let's see what is popping for clarification based on the energies that pop, based on the energies on the table and the questions that was asked in the prior. Well, these two did flick. Let me close it. Let me see if that'll be one of them. I'm not sure, you guys. Yeah. We got 3 that popped. So, okay, you guys. So, we're going to stop there. And then the overall energy says vortex of creativity. Spiral into your creative vortex, unleashing imaginative power to manifest your dreams into reality. Okay, you guys? The flip side of the remix up side says, ignite creation, harness invention, fuel imagination, and witness manifestations as answers unfold in your journey of discovery. So igniting those passions and desires, you guys, and getting more grounded, taking that time to love yourself more. Also doing that karmic release and getting your chakras balanced will improve your health physically and mentally, spiritually speaking, all bodies of healing to take place there, so you can get into this energy of being more creative with your projects and circumstance. So the first one that popped out the gate says hidden keys. Put things together piece by piece to reveal the bigger picture. And that's the first message coming off as the first read. Let me just take a sip of water. Okay, on the remix up side, it says, important parts. Embrace each element, weaving them into your story with openness and understanding. Okay, so that is the flip side there. And let's get into the 3 cards that show their faces here. We have Feather of Hope. Grasp the feather of hope, a delicate symbol of upward promises and a uplifting future. Okay, you guys, so I was mentioning the feather, and now for clarification, it's another feather, and this feather is coming across as a feather of hope. Okay, on the remix up side, the flip side says fulfill promise. Stay committed to your path, for each step forward brings you closer to your destined fulfillment. Okay, and that's the flip side message. That's what's with the first card. Now the second one that was in the middle, it says fully immersed. Everything you want is around you, just waiting for you to see it. Okay. And then the flip side message, let's get into. It says stay in the flow, surrender to rhythm of life, remaining open to opportunities and lessons as they naturally unfold. Okay, so these lessons, besides the karmic lessons, is really giving karmic vibes, since those 2 came out, as far as a karmic relationship, and now karmic or karma, burning of the karma situation. Okay, and here we have, as coming out the gate, crystal of clarity. Illuminate your path with openness and insight, readying yourself for a new found understanding of content. So this may be a way of receiving new information about, like how I mentioned, you may want to go to someone like Margie Got a T or another professional out there that can help you find out more about your past lives, so you can know more about your gifts and talents, but also know a little bit about what ailments may be in regard of health if it's not with one of your blocked chakras. You know, it's just some insight from that, okay? And on the flip side, it says seek clarity. Embrace honesty, face consequences, and sharpen your focus for personal growth. And this deals with the karma as well. So it's a karma situation going down for us. And what I'm going to do is actually pull an angel number, because I feel like, what I was supposed to look up, that 244? Let me look that up, because I think I said it. Was it? You guys, I done did so many videos, and I swear I was supposed to look up the angel number of 2. Or was it 422? Yes, because I've been up since early morning, so 422. It's probably that timing when I did that read. But I'm just going to look up that angel number. Okay, that deals with positive change and personal growth. Think of this as reassurance from your guardian angels that you are on the right path. It is a sign to reflect on your strengths and weaknesses, then make the necessary changes to improve. So that's one of the angel messages that Spirit just reminded me just to say right now. Even though I was doing that for another read about 422. Maybe it was meant for this one. But I am going to go ahead and pull just an angel number in regards to this read. But that one actually, that's possibly why I got 422 in the brain. Well, flashing like that. Oh man, let me do this over, y'all. Let me shuffle it. Alright. These cards are smooth too, so here we go, you guys. Let's see which angel number we can get for today. And we just going to take one. We have 2002, which is giving off a 4. And I just said 422, and then there's 22. See how Spirit be moving, y'all? It's like, maybe I'm losing it. No, I'm not. But this is 2002, which is the void. And I'm going to get in tune with the keywords and the message. It says here, longing, technology, ambition, genius, forward thinking, stress, and depression. The message here says you may have more control over your life than you realize. Learn and execute what interests you. Turn things around. It gets better with time. That's why you need patience at this time. Then it says there are plenty of friends to make, so chill out, have fun, open up, go outside. And that's the overall energy for 2002, you guys. Maybe something occurred around that time that maybe you can reflect on. Maybe that's one of the ailments that you're dealing with, or possibly something in regards to the year 2002 may be significant for you. But I am going to bust off the overall energy. That way we have 3 angel numbers. It's actually 2121 energy levels. So giving off a 6 at the end of the day. Let's get in tuned. It says prosperity, harmony, journey, waiting, discipline, exaggeration, the opposite sex. Now here comes the message here, because those are different keywords for different situations and circumstances for people that's going through it, okay? Situations we're going through. But let's get into the message of the meaning. That day you were waiting for will come. Maintain discipline. You're getting closer to your goal. You're getting closer to your end goal, okay? There is no need to overextend yourself. Guard your energy to remain focused. It will pay off. It's a climb, not an elevator ride. Trust in you. And that is the angel messages coming off gate, besides the 422 Okay, those are the angel numbers popping out the gate, you guys. So what I'm going to do now is just give it a closing, clarifying with the Moonology. I don't know why I said it like that. But anyways, you guys, I'm just in a good vibration, doing some reads on a Saturday. And I'm just hoping these messages hit the people that they need to at the time, and they do need to hear it. It may not be specifically around this time that I'm going to upload this video that you're going to even see the message. If you're seeing the message now, it's the time for you to hear the message. It may be an old video per se, but everything works in divine timing, and this is why these messages are timeless. But let's get into the ending of the closing now. We're going to get some last minute clarifications out the dick if anything pop. Otherwise, I'm going to just bust off with the read. That one's popping. Let's go with it. Him. Let's see if we can get a one that pop for us. What's the second energy, Spirit? Okay, we do have, and they dropped. So, you know, I was trying to get the second one that showed his face, but it's alright. The overall energy, we have prosperity lies ahead. Okay, as a good ending message of this, I am going to bust out that bust out energy for this, but we have first be bold and make the first move. So it goes under the question, on whom am I placing blame on right now? Make the first move, and maybe you do need to apologize, or maybe you need to cut it as far as that situation. You make the first move towards a different direction or how you want things to go. Okay. In the center, it says a win-win outcome on the forecast, you guys, coming out there in the center energy. And then we had two outcome cards. One is upside down, which is heightened. It says luck is on your side. So luck is on your side at this time. We also have on the energy levels, the end of a tough cycle approaches. So we have an end of a tough cycle approaches for some of us in the collective as far as energy levels. As bust out energy coming out the gate, I did already mention it, say it, but it's prosperity lies ahead, okay? Let's bust off. Don't let prayer get in your way. Conclusions are within reach. What do you need to release? Bust off last thing of the messages of the Moonology. You are good enough. You are good enough. You are worthy. You are deserving to have a happy ever after in your life. Okay? Sometimes we struggle. Sometimes we deal with things, but those are life lessons. We get over past mistakes and hurts, and we hopefully through it all heal. Either the inner child wound heals or whatever past hurt we do need to heal, so we can get our chakras more in balance, so we won't have health issues that come out in the physical. And now we're trying to assess and, you know, regenerate cells in our physical body so we can get our soul mission done and accomplished at the same time. So that can be overwhelming as well. Okay, you guys? So those was the messages, and I just want to put in here, don't let pride get in your way. So don't let the ego get in your way. If your ego's talking big head talk to you, like, nah, I'm not talking about this kind of big head talk, but the ego talks in a unique way that makes you self-doubt and do all this. Prove even to yourself that it's wrong of the message or whatever energy is bringing far as the ego. Don't let that pride get in your way. Do what you got to do, but do it in another way. Okay, another way. Because conclusions are within reach. They're reachable, they're achievable, but you gotta work on self and getting those chakras balanced. I can't stress that enough. Spirit wants me to let you guys know, work on the chakras. Where that ailment's hurting at is near chakra. Okay? If I have time, I'll pull out my chakra card out my second card deck so you guys can see the line points of chakras and how they interact with our physical body. It's connected. Okay? What do you need to release? We're talking about that karma energy. Did we just have burning karma and karma bullshit? Okay, at the end of the day. That's what we need to release. That's the question. That's the answer. That's what it's going to be. But give me 1 second, you guys. I do want to show you guys this image. This deck isn't that thick. Wow, chakras is the first card on the back of this one. Spirit be moving. Be moving and grooving. But just to close off the message, and I do want to just show this image of the chakras, because we do need to get balancing of the chakras. Just to give you this message here. Reconnect to the universal source energy and ground your soul. You're seeing this now, chakras from the universe, to remind you that you need to align your chakras and reconnect to the universal source energy. Sit quietly, collect your thoughts, and ground yourself with the earth. The universe wants to remind you how important it is to keep your chakras functioning at their full potential. Being grounded will keep your emotional, psychological, and spiritual states of being aligned and connected to energy. Sorry, you guys. Connected to universal energy. Okay, so at times you may feel unbalanced, stressed, scattered, tired, unmotivated, prone to worrying too much, or suffer from health issues due to your chakras being out of alignment. This is why I wanted to find this card right away as a closing message for everyone. And it was literally that first card out. I flipped the deck over about to search for it, and it was there, just waiting for the message to be revealed. So that's how spirit works sometimes, you guys. You may receive little subtle messages or nudges or something speaking to you, and it could be just as subtle as that from spirit to go do that or pause and do this, however you want to view that situation, okay? But just to close off, I'm going to summarize these chakras really quick here. The body contains 7 main chakras. So we talk about the main ones. There's other things involved in other levels, but we're talking about the main ones right here. It runs from your base of your spine to the top of your head. Okay, root chakra is located by the base of your spine. It resonates with the color red. The chakra deals with the orange, located below your navel. The solar plexus is the solar plexus is yellow and is located in your stomach. The heart chakra is green and is located in your heart. The throat chakra is blue, which is located in your throat. And the third eye chakra is violet, which is located between your eyes. And then the crown chakra is a color of indigo, and it is located at the top of your head. So overall, I just want to give you some clarity of this message that I just had to pull out for you guys. These invisible swirling points of energy help to keep your mind, body, and soul healthy and vibrant. The universe is giving you this symbol to remind you to stop, sit, release, center, and meditate to realign your chakras in order to achieve your maximum health and potential in life. Okay, you guys, so that's why I had to pop that one off, to give you this imagery of where the chakras are in the body and where you possibly may be feeling ailments as far as health issues. And that was coming off of this card here, you guys, of health. Okay, I don't know why spirit wanted me to just do that, but that was the overall ending message there. Okay, you guys. And lastly, just to really close off, let me go into my bowl of messages. Let's switch. We have yes to new adventures with the little finger clicking the yes button. So imagine you have all these windows open on your computer and this pops up and you click yes for go, yes for the situation. Because we have different situations going on in our life. But at this tab of this window, if you know what I mean with computers, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 windows open, but the tab is... They're not tabs, you guys. These are 4 windows, so 4 situations going on in a life, and it has say yes to new adventures, and the arrow is clicking yes. Okay, so that's the message coming at the gate. Next message. Take the rise or lose the chance. And this is that weird one. And someone clarified me in another video. They clarified me. But take the risk or lose the chance. Take the risk or lose the chance. So some of us may have to take that leap of faith and know that you're protected, that everything's going to work out. It does take some steps, and it does take a form of healing at this time. Shouts out to that person that responded to me from the other video about that one, because that one was in cursive and I didn't know, but it was risk. Okay, that's the key term. Okay, and the last message from the phone. Be kind to your mind. And that goes with raising the vibration. Be kind to your mind. Don't do any negative self-talking at this time. Raise the vibrations. Work on centering your chakras and getting those balanced, okay? And everything else will fall into place. Okay, you guys, so those were the messages for today. This is your girl, Mystic Rage, and you're tuning out of Mystic Rage World. I hope you guys have a blessed day. And if anything resonated with you guys, smush the like button. Or subscribe to your girl for more random subliminal timeless messages from Spirit. Also, I should suggest, like always, go outside, go hug a tree, take those shoes and socks off and get your feet into some dirt. That kind of grounding that everyone needs at this time, always and forever. Okay, so now I'm signing off. You guys have a good day. I'll catch you in the next one.